Hey, what's going on, everybody? This right here is a contract for the sale and purchase of real estate. I'm gonna go over pretty much everything that needs to be filled out between you and the seller. If you notice, everything in red is what needs to be filled out. Now, if you notice right here, uh, this right here says owner of record, their heirs, successors, administrators, and assigns as seller whose name is whatever the seller's name goes here. Okay. Your name or business LLC name goes right here. Okay. And or assigns their heirs, successors, administrators, and assigns as buyer whose mailing address is. So you would put your mailing address here, but not your physical mailing address. Make sure it's a PO box with a suite number. Okay. Definitely do not put your physical mailing address right here. Okay. That seller, in consideration of the payments, covenants, agreements, and conditions herein contained, which on the part of the buyer are to be made, done, and performed, has this day sold upon the conditions hereinafter recited to the buyer the real estate property legally described as. Okay, this is the actual address. Actual property address goes right here. Okay, hereinafter referred to as the property. Don't worry about putting the legal description here. Let the title company do that. Okay, let the title company do that part. Okay, sale price. Okay, this is the price you and the seller actually agreed on. Goes right here. Okay. Okay, down here, as far as who pays for what. Okay. Now, depending on what y'all agreed upon, this is what you check. Right here it says buyer to pay buyer closing costs, seller to pay seller's closing costs. Okay. Right here, seller to pay all closing costs, buyer to pay all closing costs. But most of the time, you're gonna check this one right here. Buyer to pay closing costs. Okay. All right. Let's go on down to here. The deposits. This is the part. This is pretty much uh, you putting some type of earnest deposit down whenever you give this document to the title company. Okay. If you want, you can already just put $10 here, and you can, just leave it like that. Okay. Uh, but no more than $100 uh, put down as earnest money. But majority of the time, you can just put $10 here and give it to the title company. That makes this document, legally binding. Okay. So $10 left by you, to the title company with this document. Okay, down here, closing will take place on or before. Okay, you want to stretch this out as long as you can, but try to do 45 days. If not, do 30 days, between 30 and 45 days. Okay. Right here, if there are any back taxes or fees owed of any kind, the sum total of these amounts will be deducted from the seller's agreed upon proceeds. Okay. This part is where you want to put the seller's name. Whatever their name is, agree to these terms. Okay. So you want the seller to have to, if there are any back taxes or any fees like that owed, you want the seller to have to take care of those out of their proceeds. Okay. After that, just your name or your business LLC goes here. The date it was signed, then the seller name goes here, and then the date it was signed, and that's pretty much it. Okay, and then you would just go to the next step. All right, see you in the next video.